Alrighty, first podcast. We are live. We are just gonna wing it. Open discussion, pretty much. We're not just gonna have a specific topic. Like I said, this is the first podcast. Me and Harrell will be doing it from now on. And having guests such as youth, staff, pretty much what they've been doing before. But yeah, let's get right into it. So my name is Jeffrey. I work at the Little Earth Boys and Girls Club. I'm the chef and a youth worker. I provide their meals for them, lunch, snack, dinner, and I'm also the janitor as well. Been working here since February, end of February. It feels like it's been a little longer though. It's just flying by. I love my job. I love coaching. Yeah, and you can go on all my platforms to see all highlights of all the players I've coached, etc. Because we're always getting footage. TikTok, Coach J Ree or J Ree 24. Facebook, Coach J Ree, or my first name Jeffrey Vandenbosch III. And then yeah, to go follow my the podcast, you can go on my YouTube channel, Masked Up Gaming. We might switch it though. We might just make our own YouTube channel for the Boys and Girls Club podcast. So yeah. But first podcast, like I was saying, so we are just winging it. So for the podcast, every episode we're gonna have like a specific topic. It could be about sports, it could be about culture, life, anything you pretty much want to talk about. Jesus, we talk about the Bible, we could pray, do whatever you want pretty much. And we will always have edited music playing. If that wasn't the edited version, I apologize. The fun here. What else? Oh yeah. So my basketball season just got done in May. I coached 13U Red Bears. Yeah, it was a long season, man. Long, really, really long. So many players came and went. We got a lot of new players at the end, towards the end of the season. We didn't do too good in rec state, and another tournament that we got into. But our last tournament we got into for one of Gil Zamora's leagues in St. Paul. We came in second. We should have came in first, but we got gassed, and we had to play 3 games back to back to back. And then there was a 20-minute layoff, so the boys got like cramped up. But yeah, we came in second. It was a very fun season. Yeah. Sorry about that notification. Let me turn my phone down. Um. Oh, that was on the computer. My fault. Yeah. So, yeah. So this is the first episode. We're just winging it right now. We will try to do an episode like every day or every other day. Um, just to get in the swing of things and get some topics off of our chest. We will have sports discussions, sports debates. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of podcasting with different episodes on different topics. So we'll try to make it interesting on every episode. And then if anybody watching has any ideas for topics for podcasting, etc., that'll be great. Um so yeah, we'll have special guests on here. We'll have a bunch of youth coming into to the discussions. Um yeah, but and every episode will be like a half hour, 45 minutes to an hour. Not that long. So yeah. Um I really don't know what to talk about today, but um try to get through this first episode. Um what could we talk about? Oh, excuse me. Ooh. Oh wow. I'm scrolling down Facebook right now and TJ posted uh shared a um shared a post from Basketball Forever, Damian Lillard to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Karl Anthony Towns and picks is the most logical Dame trade. Hey, I mean that kind of makes sense. I mean, I would love to have Dame over Big Cat any day just because like Big Cat, he is a great player, but like I feel like he's soft in a lot of areas, meaning like he argues a lot of calls, doesn't get back on defense, not really a great defender, and doesn't have that it factor like like a Kobe Bryant or like a LeBron James or like a Kevin Garnett or like a Michael Jordan, like the it factor. Like if you know he's in the game, you're gonna win, or you know what I mean? Things like that. Like people were afraid of MJ, afraid of Kobe, you know, things like that. Big Cat, first thing you get when you hear about Big Cat is he's soft. But it's true though. It's true. So I mean, and also I mean, they only got so many games together with Rudy Gobert and Ant-Man. So I mean, this year, if they don't trade Cat, would be a really big year because he's been here for like 6 years or so. And the most he has done with us, and he's had a lot of talent on some teams that he's been a part of. I mean, he just doesn't have a he just hasn't done enough for Minnesota fans to still want him here. He's a great player, any team would want him because he'll average 20 something and 10 easily. But like I said, the not getting back on defense right away, crying about calls, things like that. Like he's got to get past that. Like he's got to learn to that comes with the game. Like, you know. Um so yeah, he's got to get past that and he's got to be more of a leader because if he I feel like he's been here before Ant-Man. So, I mean, he should be the one leading the team. Yes, this is Ant-Man's team now because of how good he is going to be and how good he already is. I feel like Big Cat knows that as well. So that should make him want to be better than what he is now. And then the situation that happened with Himmy Buckets when the Timberwolves had Jimmy Butler, like when Jimmy Butler came in there and hooped him with all his starters and and smoked him in practice with all the bench players, like bro, that's not acceptable, bro. Like first of all, if I have a different mentality, so like if that was me and I was Big Cat, nah, bro, you're not smoking none of us. We're the starters, bro. We're about to smoke you right now, you know, type. You know what I mean? So, but that's just how Big Cat has always been though. He's always been like soft, you know. But he's a great player though, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He's a really good 3-point shooter. A lot of good aspects to his game, but it's just the only one I feel like is not a good attribute for him is winning. Bro literally said that the T Wolves play and win was better than the Nuggets championship run this year. No, it was not, bruh. Sorry to tell you. No, it was not. No, it was not. Not even close. Winning a championship is at the top of the pinnacle. Winning a playing game? Nobody cares about that, bruh. Nobody cares about that. That comes and goes. You know what I mean? Conference titles, championships, that's what matters. The T Wolves have a great roster. If we can pick up a couple more players, like some shooters from the three to stretch the floor when Big Cat's not in the game, or another good reliable point backup point guard or a starting point guard. Because don't get me wrong, Mike Conley, he's good, but he makes the team slower. He's not like a running gun point guard. He wants to run the offense, pick and pop, things like that. So I mean, another point guard that wants to run and gun would be great. Um, and I feel like signing Nas Reed to an extension was one of the best moves that we could possibly do, because if we would have lost him, it would have been a wrap. Because bro is sweet. Nas Reed is cold. Like People don't realize it, but he's a beast, bro. He can shoot the three, he can dribble, rebound, he plays defense, he hustles, and those are the type of players that the T Wolves need as well. Like Jaden McDaniels, um, those type of players who want to be playing defense and offense, not just offense. Like we get today's game is offense, 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 offense. 3 pointers, 3 pointers, 3 pointers. But in order to keep up with teams who can run it up to 120 every single night, you got to have players like Marcus Smart who can play defense as well. Or, you just got to have players like that who can adapt to the game easier than 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 how do I say this? Than than wanting players who are only like offensive skilled or only defensive skilled, meaning like Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks is not an offensive player at all. He's only defense. I mean, he could score here and there, but like that's just not his big game. So I mean, the T Wolves need to find players like that. Oh, and I feel like they need to re-sign Luca Garza. He's he's underrated, bro. Low key. Like he has some pretty decent low post moves. He has a decent shot. And he hustles. He hustles. He wants to play. He be ready. So I mean, you need players like that too. You need players like that. But yeah, back to Big Cat though. Like like I'm not gonna be mad if he's still on the T Wolves this year, but like I feel like this year would be a great year to get rid of him just because if he has a bad year next year, bro, his trade value is going to go down. So, I mean, if we trade him this year, which his trade value is up there because he had a decent season last year. So, well, and every year he's been in the league pretty much. But I mean, if he has a bad season this year, you know, and the T Wolves don't make the playoffs, his trade value is going to go down. So, I mean, I feel like the T Wolves' best interest right now would be to get rid of him and try to get back some picks, a couple young good core players, or maybe a player like Dame Dalla, like what I just said in a little bit ago in the podcast. Um, and that would be fine with me. I would definitely trade Dame Dalla for Big Cat and maybe like a couple picks or something, or put another team in the trade and be able to get one more piece with that. Or if we got to give Big Cat up in another player or something. But yeah. And the other players that the T Wolves need to try and keep because all these trades that they've been doing for Rudy Gobert and you know all this other BS, like they got rid of so many players that were helping our team, you know, like the Michael Beasleys, the Jared Vanderbilts, those type of players. Michael Beasley is stretched, he can stretch the floor, shoot some threes. That's what he's good at. And then Vanderbilt is a great young defensive player who hustles. Those are some players that the T Wolves need. And I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty upset when they got rid of Vanderbilt. He was like one of my favorite T Wolves players. Just for those reasons, like he plays defense, all that. Um, but talent comes and goes, I guess. Um, so yeah, T Wolves definitely need to pick up some more 3-point shooting, another point guard, and 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 Rudy Gobert has to step it up way more than any other season he's ever played when playing for the Jazz and last year, because last year that season was garbage. I mean, it was probably his worst season since he's been in the NBA. Um Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, this is the first episode. We're just going on a couple topics, you know. Um, what else could we talk about today? Oh, it's baseball season, so I guess we could talk about a little bit about my 13U Red Bears baseball team, and then we'll go ahead and talk about the Minnesota Twins a little bit. So I coach the 13U Red Bears baseball team, and we are 2-4 right now. We have a lot of young players, so this year is like a lot of learning and teaching and things like that. We're doing great though. I mean, when you have a lot of new players, it takes time for them to get used to the game and pick up the fundamentals, things like that. Um, so yeah, we got a lot of first timers and a lot of young kids. But we got a decent team, a real decent team. Um, yeah, we practice about 2 times a week. This past weekend, I had the kids over at my house, and then we went to the park and practiced for like 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours. So just getting that extra work in, and it was great. Um, so yeah, we got another game Thursday and Saturday this week. Um Oh, and then the Twins, the Boys and Girls Club, we just went to the Twins game versus the Red Sox last week, and and so yeah, we went to the Twins game, and we brought some of my 13U baseball players. Excuse me. And Romeo, my catcher, my shortstop, and he pitches for us. Got to throw out the first pitch of the game, so it was pretty cool. I mean, the Twins mascot didn't catch the ball, but we ain't gonna be mad at it for him for that because he's not a catcher. But yeah, um, uh, so yeah, that was fun. We got to tour the stadium. Um, we had some really good seats. It was kind of hot out that day, but we still had a lot of fun. It was cool. We got to be on Good Morning America. Oh yeah, we ran the bases after the game. So yeah, that was pretty cool too. Um yeah, it was great to be able to take them to the game. It was my first game this year. So yeah, it was a great experience. Um the kids had fun. Um so yeah, that was fun. Um Romeo had a blast. He was smiling ear to ear, which was pretty cool because he got to throw out the first pitch. So, um, yeah. And then what else? Sorry, kind of just winging it. Um, Oh, summer activities. So we are open from 12 noon until 8 during the summer. We do a lot of activities during the week. Um, Kickball, softball. We have barbecue community grill outs. Where we'll have like burgers and hot dogs and chips, and we'll be feeding the community. And yeah, we did that like twice already during the summer. um 2 or 3 times actually. Um yeah, and then There was a powwow already. Yeah, we do a lot of fun activities, inside and out tournaments, pool tournaments, ping pong tournaments, um, gaming tournaments, Street Fighter, Smash Bros, Mario Kart, things like that. Um, yeah. Um, oh, and one more thing too. TJ, the director, he's taking and some of our staff here, they're taking kids to the WLS again, and they will be gone for like 5 days. Which is a great experience for them because they get to see other native youth and other native staff and people and get to do a lot of activities and you know just get away for a minute. And so yeah, that's they leave this Thursday, so that'll be great. um yeah. Oh, if anybody can think of any topics too for podcasting, like if you give me a topic, like say you want to do a sports topic, but what about sports? What do you want to do it on? The NBA, or do you want to, what's your favorite player in the NBA, or MLB? Who leads the league in RBIs, or who's the best home run hitter, or we'll just do things like that on any topic though. Culture, what do you like about your culture? What do you do in your culture? um you know things like that. Community, um work, anything that has to do with the community, we could talk about it. Yeah, any sports topic, you name it, we can do it. I'm literally like a sports junkie, so I mean, I know sports like the back of my hand. So I mean, yeah, we can do anything. NFL, you know, hockey, like I said, baseball, basketball, pretty much any sport. I definitely like to talk about it. Oh, and golf because I love to golf. Um so yeah. Um what else? What else? I think that will probably do it maybe for today. Um Once I get more used to this and doing it more and more, um, episodes will be better. And as I get used to it, you'll start getting in the swing of things. And so, yeah. Dang, Stan Verrett and Neil Everett have finished their last episode on Sports Center. 23 years they've been with them. That's crazy. All right, let's talk about um what could we talk about? Oh, yeah. So I am starting a cooking class as well. So if anybody wants to join the cooking class, they can too as well. Um, but you got to be dedicated though. You can't just sign up and then not wanting to be there. Um, we will be trying to do the cooking class once or twice a week as well. So you'll be able to come in and help me prepare the food and um get the condiments out for the kids, forks, spoon, if I need help with setting the food, um passing the food out, things like that. Anything that has to do with cutting, I will teach you and I will show you how to do that. You will not be touching any knives, things like that. Um, unless you're very comfortable and there's like maybe like, you know, a way for you to be safe while doing it. Um, so yeah, sorry it's a little boring. I'm trying to get in the rhythm of talking more and getting used to being doing podcasts. Um Oh, and we will probably have like music playing like I had before in the beginning, but we will play only edited songs. So if I did have a song on there that was not edited, I apologize about that. Um all edited songs. Um what else? All right. So that's the first stream. Um dang, bruh. Cheeks. Dang. Alrighty. So I think we're gonna stop this episode and maybe move on to a next episode. Um All right. So yeah, we'll have special guest appearances too as well. Like we'll have the staff on here, like I said, and we'll have different kids and youth on here as well. We're gonna try to make it fun and have as much fun as possible on the podcast because that's what it's all about. Um, so yeah. We're probably gonna end this episode and I might do another one. Um, but we gotta do dinner right now, so talk to you guys later. Episode 2. I haven't figured out a topic yet, so excuse me, sorry. Give me some topics. Throw them in the chat, send me a message on Facebook, anywhere. Give me some topics, we'll knock them out and have some fun on the podcast. Talk to you guys later. See you soon. Deuces.